In this video, I'm going to share some of my favorite free Canva templates for real estate agents. Let's go. Let's get into some great free templates you can use if you are in real estate in Canva. So I pulled up Canva on my screen here. I have real estate templates, and this is a great place to start. You can actually just go up to the search bar, type in real estate, and you'll get a bunch of different ideas. But I actually want to share a little bit of a hack of where I like to find templates. So I'm going to go over to create design, and I'm going to start with an Instagram square because I personally find that the Instagram square is the most universal. You can create something in a square and easily. That's a great graphic or design you can post to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can also resize it really quickly and easily. So once you do that, on the left-hand side, and by the way, my Canva might look a little bit different than yours. Canva just went through a big update. So if your dashboard looks a little bit different, don't worry. New updates are rolling out to everyone soon. Okay, so on the left-hand side, you can see we've got design, elements, text, et cetera, et cetera. I want to call your attention to the top to design. So we're going to click on design, and then there's templates and there's styles. So if I click on templates, this is where we can type in different templates that we might be looking for. So first, what I recommend is that you type in real estate. If you're not sure what you're looking for, type in real estate and you're going to see lots of different things come up. Now, if something is pro and you only have a free account, you'll see these little, it's like a little crown. It'll say pro. So there are quite a lot that are pro, but as you scroll through, if you don't see that little crown, then it is for you and it's free. So there are definitely some ones you just kind of have to scroll through and find some, but real estate is great. It's a little bit generic, but you will find this is a really, really good place to start. So for example, this one I really like because it's something that I think applies to anyone. And when it comes to content, I think a lot of your content should be not just content about your listings, of course, but content where you're providing helpful information. So this is great. I love this one. I clicked on it. And what's really cool about Canva, by the way, is once you click on one, you're going to see on the left-hand side some additional ones that you might really like. And a lot of these are free, which is great. You know, you don't see that little crown there. So a lot of these are free, which is fabulous. So if you like this one, you can take this and honestly, you could probably just, maybe add your logo, change up a couple things and be good to go. Obviously you want to customize this as much as possible, but you could click on any one of these to change the color, change the font, change the background, whatever you'd like. A lot of agents will think about doing some sort of helpful tips. So maybe you're doing a Tip Tuesday every week. This could be a great option for you. So just like anything else, I always recommend that you name whatever it is. Maybe this is why you should hire a real estate agent. I'm just going to copy that up at the top here. And then that could be something that you go up to share, hit download this, and you're good to go. Obviously, change out the phone number, add in any pertinent information. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll see that there's some additional options that popped up. So I could scroll through, I could find different ones. I love that some of these are carousel posts, by the way. For example, this one right here is a whole carousel post. So I could hit apply 10 pages, and now it's going to basically create a carousel post for us. So a carousel is a post where you've got different slides in there, and you can scroll through and read through, and then this is a great place to start. So what I would recommend as an agent, what I love about this is you don't want to just take any Canva template, throw it up there, right? We want to stand out in a sea of sameness, but this gives you some great bones. So you can take this, you can edit it, you can add in what you like, delete what you don't like, obviously change out, don't put really great site. I cannot tell you how many times on Instagram I see people having really great site. We don't want to do that. So we want to change that out. So you would change that out with Katie Lance, right? You would do that on each slide. So that would be the first one to change as you go through, and you're going to go through and obviously change out whatever you don't like. Of course, since we changed the template, we're going to change the title of the graphic. This is not why should you hire a real estate agent. This is 9 tips for first-time home buyers. So I would change that up at the top, share that, download it. It's going to download as probably a zip file because it's got multiple graphics. You can unzip it and then post that to, again, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you'd like. So I covered a couple different things, right? We got that all from basically this template area, and we started by looking at real estate. So if I go back to canva.com and start over at the beginning here, I'm going to open up a blank template again. Let's go over to Instagram post. And we share with you the real estate templates. There's also some additional templates that you might want to check out. And by the way, you can see recently used, which is fabulous. So if you like if you get a template you like, you can rinse and repeat, which is really, really fantastic. So I'm going to look up here at the top in that little search bar. I can type in just listed. And that is going to give you a lot of different options for just listed. Again, you can scroll through. Some are free, some are paid. And what's beautiful again about all of this is you could take this and then if you create an Instagram graphic, you can resize it for a reel. You can resize it for a postcard. And actually in my last video, I went through a tutorial on how to do that. So if you missed that, we will drop that link below. By the way, really quick, I know we're talking about all things Canva. We have something called Canva Camp coming up. If you have not signed up yet, make sure you get signed up. It's going to be awesome. Canva Camp is something we do each and every year where we do a deep dive into all things Canva. So shameless plug, would love for you to check that out. I know we're just hitting on a few things in this video, but Canva Camp is amazing, especially if you're in real estate. Okay, so we've got just listed right here. Another one, of course, could be just sold, right? Click just sold. You're going to see all different templates for just listed, just sold. And I also really love on the left-hand side that Canva will give you some suggestions. So you could also search real estate just sold, just listed, under contract, real estate tips, home for sale. So this is going to give you some ideas. I would encourage you to click through some of these. You're probably going to see some templates that you like. I always think with templates, less is more. I don't particularly like templates that are super busy, but click through some of these. This is going to be really helpful. Property management, you know, again, depending on what you're using Canva for. Also open house. I think Canva is great for open house templates. You've got lots of templates available right here. Again, some are free, some are paid. Which is great. One other template I'll just mention really quick that some people don't think of is just the word home. If you search the word home, there's some really fantastic inspirational quotes. For example, this one is great. I love this. Home is where we find the things we love, right? Isn't that great? And then we can easily customize this. If I was posting this, I would customize these fonts and these colors because this doesn't go with my brand. So I could click on that background color. I would probably change that to maybe a gray, and then I would probably change the text. Let's change the text up here. Let's click on this and we can change it to maybe black. Let's change it all. And then I'd probably change the font to my fonts here. And let's click that. And, you know, oftentimes just by changing the font to your own font definitely makes a big difference. So let's do that. And we'll click that font like that. And it'll pull up all of our different fonts on the right-hand side. There's, by the way, recommended fonts, recently used. Your brand fonts are right here. And sometimes when we change the fonts, we have to kind of finagle them a little bit. So that looks a little crazy. So I'm going to right-click on that. And actually, I'm going to go up at the very top. I'm going to click this little button that says spacing. And I'm going to fix the spacing like that. So that's that little button right up at the top. And we can go like that. And so, yeah, you know, when it comes to branding, of course, branding, sometimes it's the colors, it's the fonts, it's the graphics. And so, you know, just by changing the fonts, it looks more like my brand. I could also go over to the left-hand side under brand. I do have a pro account with Canva, so this is a nice way to grab your logo. I can grab my logo and then kind of make that smaller, right? And there you go. And again, I would rechange the names. Instead of it just saying home, I would change it to whatever the text is, like that. And again, of course, with Canva, as you are creating stuff, it's saving as you go, which is fantastic. Alrighty, you guys, I know we covered a lot right there. Would love to know what's your biggest takeaway, what's your biggest thing that you learned from this video. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the bell button and the subscribe button as we have new videos that come out each and every week. And don't miss Canva Camp. It's going to be awesome. KatieLance.com/Canva Camp. We hope to see you there. Bye for now.